This video intends to provide a general overview of the new electronic operating system, the EOS, now available on PVR Conquest water heating products. The EOS integrates a platform ignition module, the PIM, with a BTC2 temperature control to provide a scalable modular-based system to cover a wide range of water heating needs. The presentation will detail the general operation and functional characteristics of the EOS. The platform ignition module integrates the functions of automatic ignition control with temperature regulating and control functions. The PIM is also designed to connect to and receive commands from the BTC2 temperature control. When connected to the BTC2, the PIM offers expanded control functionality to include domestic hot water, outdoor reset, diagnostic messages, and other system capabilities. The two controls communicate with each other using a proprietary protocol through an RJ45 patch cable connecting the two devices. The PIM determines its operating parameters by reading the identification code of an external plug-in ID card. The parameters are programmed and set at the factory. Once set, the PIM only operates with the correct ID card installed that matches the PIM's internal ID settings. Note that this card must be present for the PIM and the water heater to operate. The PIM verifies the ID card at power up and on each call for heat cycle. The BTC2 temperature control provides advanced control and energy efficiency features and support for a wide range of water heating system configurations. It also serves as the system display, operator interface, temperature controller, and diagnostic center. The touchscreen user interface of the BTC2 temperature control provides one-touch access to view and adjust various menus and set points. The touchscreen displays status fields, item fields, heater output, failure messages, and number fields. It also contains buttons for navigation and adjustment and the home button to access menu selections. The status field displays the current operating status of the BTC2 control. Most items in the status field are only visible when in the view menu or an alarm condition is present. The items displayed in the status field are SANI. The sanitation mode is activated, which operates the burner and a field-installed sanitation pump on a programmable schedule for a period of time at an elevated control temperature set point. Hand. The hand mode has been activated in the manual override menu. This function allows the user to manually control the operation and firing rate of the burner. Off. The off mode indicates that the system has been disabled in the manual override menu. Purge. The purge mode indicates that individual pumps have been activated in the manual override menu. Idle. The system is idle. There is no demand for heat. Air switch. The system is waiting for the air proving switch to prove blower airflow before initiating the ignition pre-purge sequence. Prep. The system is pre-purging the burner. Ignition. The hot surface igniter is hot and the gas valve is open to attempt burner ignition within 4 seconds. Burn. The burner has ignited and the flame has been sensed. And post. The call for heat is ended and the system is post-purging the burner. The operational sequence field displays the following burner operation sequence messages and their associated values, timings, and temperatures. In the satisfied state, there is no call for heat based on the temperature sensed at the control sensor at the top of the tank. Call for heat is initiated when the temperature sensed at the control sensor at the top of the tank drops 5 degrees below the set point temperature. Blower indicates that the pre-purge and hot surface igniter heat up countdown until the burner trial for ignition sequence begins. Ignition indicates the gas valves are energized and the 4-second trial for ignition sequence is initiated. Current indicates that the burner is firing and the flame current is being measured in microamps. Control temp indicates that flame is established and the temperature sensed at the control sensor at the top of the tank is displayed. And blower indicates that the call for heat is ended and that the burner post-purge has begun and is counting down to shut off the system. The view menu is the default display home screen of the EOS control system. The View menu displays general information about the water heater's operation and status. The default display includes a burner firing rate percentage icon for modulating units. Disregard this icon for fixed rate burners. A pump icon that is visible whenever the integral tank circulator is energized, and failure messages will display if the unit is in an alarm or error condition. The control temperature is the default item field displayed in the View menu. This is the temperature sensed at the top of the tank. There are 8 additional item fields in the View menu. The current value of each item field will display when selected. Using the Next Item and Item Back buttons, we can scroll and review these fields. The Satisfied item field shows there is no call for heat based on the temperature sensed at the control sensor at the top of the tank. The Set Point field displays the current operating control set point. The Vent field displays the flue gas temperature sensed at the flue outlet. The Tank Top field displays the stored water temperature sensed at the control sensor at the top of the tank. The Tank Bot field displays the stored water temperature sensed near the bottom of the water heater tank. This sensor also regulates the operation of the integral tank circulating pump. The Tank Delta T field displays the temperature difference between the tank top and the tank bot sensors. The Flame Current field displays the burner flame current in approximate microamps DC. Note, this is an approximation of flame current. You should measure the actual flame signal strength with a microamp meter using the flame current test pins FC positive and FC negative on the PIM control board. And the Time field displays the real time as programmed in the Time menu. The PTC2 has multiple access levels. System critical settings will not be available for adjustment. The settings which can be adjusted by the user will display up and down adjustment arrows on the right side of the display screen. These programmable menu items are located in the Control System menu. To access the Control System menu, press and hold the Home button for 3 seconds. Touch Next Item to navigate to the next menu. Touch Item Back to go reverse. Touch Enter to enter and change user-accessible menu item settings in the Control System menus. We'll now review each Control System menu description. The Setup menu displays and modifies the temperature control set points for the burner, integral tank circulator, and the SANI functions. The Source menu displays the factory program settings for this product. The settings which can be adjusted by the user display up and down adjustment arrows on the right side of the screen. The Monitor menu displays operational information such as water and vent temperatures, hours of operation, and number of cycles. The Time menu sets the time, day, and year. Setting the time clock is necessary when using the scheduled setback. The Schedule menu allows the user to create a schedule for reducing the water heater set point when a building is unoccupied for a period of time. The Network menu displays and modifies parameters for creating a Modbus communication connection with the water heater. The Override menu allows the user to assume manual control over the burner operation and pumps. And the Toolbox menu displays alarm message history, allows changes to user access level, and resets to factory default settings. The water heater operates to satisfy the stored water temperature set point of the BTC2 operating control. The value of the control set point is the desired stored water temperature. The unit shifts with the factory set point of 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we'll review the operational sequence and status conditions shown in the View menu default display screen. The display screen shows the water heater status is idle and the operational sequence is satisfied at 121 degrees. This is the control temperature sensed at the top of the tank. While in the View menu, we can use the Next Item or Item Back buttons to navigate to the Set Point menu, where we will see the set point value is 120 degrees. By pressing the Next Item button, we can easily scroll and view the other items displayed in the View menu. As hot water is consumed from the top of the tank, cooler water enters at the bottom of the tank and the stored temperature begins to drop. When the temperature sensed at the top of the tank drops 5 degrees below the set point, a call for heat is initiated. If all control interlocks and safeties are satisfied, the following sequence will begin. The burner blower is energized and air pressure is generated. The status field shows air switch, while the control is waiting for the air switch to close and a call for heat message is displayed. With the air switch closed, the ignition pre-purge sequence and hot surface igniter heat-up period begins. The status field shows pre-purge and the blower message is displayed along with the countdown to the burner ignition sequence. Following a pre-purge delay and a hot surface igniter heat-up period of about 35 seconds, a 4-second trial for ignition period is initiated. The status field briefly shows ignition while the gas valves are energized. When the burner fires and flame is proven, the status field shows burn and the current message is displayed in microamps for about 8 seconds. The message then changes to control temp and the control temperature sensed at the top of the tank is displayed throughout the burner run cycle. When the control temperature reaches the set point temperature, the call for heat ends. The burner shutoff and the ignition post-purge sequence initiates. The sequence field now shows purge and the blower countdown message is displayed. Following the 15-second post-purge, the unit returns to an idle status until the next call for heat period. See the Conquest Installation and Maintenance Manual for additional information on the BTC2 parameters and adjustments. We've shown that the operational control set point can be accessed and viewed in the View menu. However, you must enter the Control System menu to change the water heater set point and other operational parameters. To change the water heater set point, from the View menu, press and hold the Home button for 3 seconds to enter the Control System menu. The first menu displayed is the Setup menu. Touch the Enter button. The first menu displayed is the Set Point menu. Use the up and down arrow buttons to change the set point value. To save the new value, touch the Next Item or Item Back buttons or exit the menu by pressing the Home button. We'll demonstrate the process by changing the set point value from the factory set point of 120 degrees to 130 degrees. For additional product information and assistance, please visit our website at pvi.com or contact PVI Technical Support at 1-800-433-5654.